Yeah, he's busy. Okay.
Good evening, beautiful people. Good evening, beautiful people. It's your favorite real estate agent, Cierra Thurman, and I'm here to help you build a legacy that moves you. I'm really excited. We have a special guest with us today, Miss LaLa. How are you, LaLa?
I'm good. How are you?
LaLa is a fashion designer and a serial entrepreneur. Is that right?
Right.
So I'm really excited to talk with you this evening, especially because everyone's tuning in because they want to know, how do you turn your passion into a paycheck?
Yes.
Now you are kind of young lady. Most people my age and even older, it takes us a little bit longer to figure out what we want to do. So for you to be so young, so gifted, and you kind of just got it. I want to just talk a little bit about your background first and a little bit about your personal life before we jump into the business. So who is LaLa?
LaLa is a young entrepreneur from the south side of Chicago. I started my passion when I was 8 years old in regular grammar school. And then from there, I went to like a school in the suburbs, and I learned how to sew and amongst other things. But sewing stuck with me since then. So that's pretty much like that's been my whole life since. I've had my mom invest in a sewing machine. I pretty much stuck with it. That's my whole life. Like my life revolves around being creative and just I don't know, just brainstorming and being artistic through everything that I do.
Okay, so you've been since 8 years old. You knew what you wanted to do. That's
Since
impressive.
8 years old. I'm like, I mean, amongst other things, like I was trying piano, I was trying a whole bunch of other things, tennis, but designing stuck with me. And once I learned how to sew, it just took a lot of patience. You know, that young, you kind of like, if you don't got it, you're like, okay, next thing. But it took a lot of error for me and discipline at that. In high school, I didn't have like a regular high school experience. I wasn't going to the high school parties, nothing like that. Like I was skipping games to go home and make clothes. Like, oh, I have orders, you know, like that was like I kind of feel like I gave up part of my childhood to do the business, but that's because I enjoyed it. And that's what separates it, because it is a passion of mine. It wasn't like something that was forced on me. I pretty much forced it on the people that supported me. Like, hey, this is what you should support. So
Yeah, I think that's so cool. The fact that you knew at a very young age what fulfills you. So a lot of people have kind of like hobbies or a business idea. How did you turn that into a business? Did you have help with that? How did you monetize it?
So, I mean, my mom has very much experience in just marketing, but to start off, it started with me wearing my own stuff, just being my own billboard, not even thinking at first, like, hey, I'm going to turn this into a business. Just, okay, I started with making my own clothes and wearing them outside and say, oh, where'd you get that? Oh, where'd you get that? Oh, can I get one?
Oh, nice.
Oh, wait, I can make money doing this. Like, whoa. And then it turned into a business, and I officially launched it when I was 15 going on to 16. So like for my 16th birthday, I had a launch party and I was a fashion show.
Wow.
That's what I was doing for my birthdays. Like,
hey y'all, I don't have no clothes
Oh. Sorry about that. Someone unmuted themselves. LaLa. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So for your sweet 16th birthday, you celebrated with a business.
I was
launching your business. That's really cool.
I was working. I was training models, doing fittings after school. Like I was running.
So from your high school years, how did your business progress? We're going to talk about pre this coronavirus, before this global pandemic happened. What are some of your like day-to-day things you were doing with your business, and you know, where could people like purchase and things like that?
So for going on 2 years now, I've had my own office / showroom warehouse. So like pre-corona, that's what I was doing. I was focusing on brand awareness and just getting my name known, because I still am a small business. And I still need that recognition and that audience to just see, and I'm still trying to pitch to a certain audience. So it's been, back and forth. We're trying to see what would be my niche and what would I present, and just staying consistent has been the main thing.
So what are some of the things that you do present? What are some of like your hot sellers? We know you're a fashion designer, but do you have certain things that you're known for?
Right now, my niche would be outerwear. So like fall jackets, spring jackets, winter jackets. That has been my strong suit. And that's actually like one of the second things that I figured that I wanted to do. Because at first, believe it or not, my brand has went through so many names. One of the first ones was Princess Camille, and then the second one was Serious Sequins, and those were revolving around dresses, like event wear.
Mm-hmm.
Then it turned into streetwear, so that's pretty much my focus now because I have more fun in that area, and you could be a bit more creative. There is no rules with being.
And for those that's just tuning in, what's the name of your business?
The name of my business is Rich Temper. It means rich attitude, rich lifestyle, just carrying yourself like, just present yourself to the highest, So
Got it. So how would you say your business has been impacted by the coronavirus? Do you think it's changed? And if so, how have you adapted to that change?
The coronavirus pandemic has been like a blessing and a curse.
Mm-hmm.
It slowed me down. Like, first and foremost, I was like a little bummed because I had 3 collections I wanted to drop back to back, like 2 weeks apart. Mm-hmm. That was really gonna like put me out there and like keep me, going consistent, because I had an issue with that, just staying consistent and just being proud of my work, because I'm my own worst critic at the end of the day. So that set me back with that. I'm like, wow, like nobody's gonna want to buy. Everybody's trying to like survive, and they're not me. But it's been a blessing because with my talents, I've been able to provide masks that are a very good, efficient, swap for like masks, like for the N95 mask. So
absolutely,
and doing that, and honestly, I've gotten a lot more attention on my brand a lot quicker than presenting my like ready-made to wear items. Mm-hmm. So it's been a blessing and a curse. Like, it slowed me down because my life was so jam-packed. I had my hands in so many jars. Then it's okay, sit down. And then sitting down, it just lets you get in your thoughts like, okay, what can I do now for my brand so that it's still active and then I'm not dormant and just sitting on a bunch of ideas.
So that's really cool that you were able to adapt and shift, because like you said, it was a blessing and a curse in a sense, because the blessing of it is the fact that sometimes we're moving so fast and we're doing so much that we're really not doing anything at all. And you'll have more movement when you actually focus. So for you to be so young and for you to be so focused, I really think that's pretty cool. Did you struggle with anything like with starting your business? I know as a young entrepreneur, as an entrepreneur in general, sometimes starting your business is tough. Did you have any struggles or anything?
My main struggle was really instilled a little bit is putting myself out there, like completely just throwing it all out there and just not holding back. And that's because I'm my own worst critic. I hold myself back for things. I hesitate on a lot of my ideas, like, will they like it? Will they love it? And I've tried different tactics to be like, okay, well, I'm going to put out things that I gravitate towards and see if they gravitate towards. And it's okay, well, I'm going to give people what they want. Like, it's roller coaster, emotional roller coaster, trying to figure out, like, do you want to stick to your passion, or do you just want to turn solely into a business and give the people what they want? And I've fallen really bad with that, of just trying to focus on giving my audience what they want, because then it's not my passion no more.
Right. It's not your creative juices aren't flowing as much.
Exactly. And I'm the type of person, like, if I'm not passionate about it, I'm not going to do it to my best ability. Mm-hmm. And so that's how I keep, my paycheck coming from my passion, is because I'm sticking to what I'm sticking to what is my strong suit.
Right.
I just focus on, like, oh, the trends around me. Like, yeah, the trends around me inspire me and influence me, but I'm not trying to, like, imitate that.
Right.
Still spin on it, because that is my passion, just being creative and expressing myself through the things that I wear.
So how would you say you get the word out there? What type of techniques do you have for getting your brand awareness, having your engagement, basically so people can know who you are? What type of things are you doing?
Instagram is definitely number one, I feel like, as far as marketing in general, just life for everybody. Instagram is like, everybody's on there. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Instagram would probably be number one for me. Second, of course, is word of mouth and just networking and getting to know people's names and faces. I've even dabbled a little bit in the nightlife, and my reason for that, because I'm not the best social butterfly, like I'm super introverted. So I really forced my hand with the nightlife thing because I'm like, I want to learn how to be social and talk in groups and meet new people, because that is key as well. You never know who you might run into if you just show up somewhere and present yourself sociable. So I've tried that, and that's worked out well for me. I've gained a bunch of clients and recognition for just being in certain places and
Absolutely.
being my own billboard was key. Like, I would never just show up somewhere where like I'm forcing myself to go to an event. I would never show up to that event not wearing my own clothes. Like, hey, I'm here for a reason. Like, might as well pitch it.
So you're right in that your network is your net worth. So it's essential that you build those relationships in a social setting and on the business front. But for someone who's tuning in and they want some tips, they're like, you young, you done figured it out, you done started your business. I'm interested in doing that. How can I change like my selfie that I'm posting on social media to something that'll help my business? So how would you explain to them how you use social media to help push and promote your business?
So to answer that, I honestly would invest time in learning a few other like trades, such as for me, something that I'm kind of good at is like graphics. So like I've learned that in high school and a little bit in college, and I took that and just a little bit that I know, and I'm like, okay, well, let me take this picture and add something to it to grab their attention, because yeah, everybody can double tap a selfie. You might not even look at the caption, but you want something that people would gravitate towards, and
Right.
it'll catch their eye. So for my case, it's like, okay, well, if I take a regular picture, I'll like go and brighten it up so like the colors pop, or if I'm gonna add graphics or something like that, do something like that so people can like stop and be like, wait, and then they might stop and read your caption. Like, you want to grab people's attention and make them tune in, because otherwise a lot of people just do a bunch of this and just don't even pay no
They're
attention.
scrolling through.
Yep.
Okay, so your advice is that they have to post something that's gonna grab the attention, and then once you have your audience attention, is there anything in particular you're putting in your caption? We like dumbing it all the way down for people who
Yeah.
may not know how to use social media to promote their brand.
So as far as using every tool with social media, I would say, of course, like I said, make something that's interactive. Maybe in your caption, use hashtags or tell people to comment below, or refer a friend, tag a friend, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because, if you do have a small support base, those few people, like your aunts or your cousins, they might tag their friends, and now their friends are seeing it, and they're like, okay, I like that. And they're like, okay, they see it, maybe they might follow suit and tag their friend, like stuff like that. Something that's interactive. You have to start somewhere, because not having support can be a little discouraging, because I've been in that position. But it's like, again, you have to really throw yourself at people, because if they don't see you, what can they support?
So that's actually a good transition, especially now. During this pandemic, is so many people who are isolated or feel alone. This is a perfect time to really focus on their business. But if they're not feeling encouraged, or they're maybe depressed or stressed out, do you have any advice on maybe some things that you do to stay uplifted and motivated?
Yes. I would say maybe join platforms, like if you are in the art field, join a platform like Pinterest and browse stuff like that. Like, try to inspire yourself and just surround yourself with like-minded influences. So like if you're into sports, watch workout videos. Maybe you like, you know what, I need to go get back in the gym to get back where I need to be, or whatever. Like hair, okay, go follow some hairstylists on Instagram and see what they're doing and seeing how they how they're putting their hairstyles with creative direction, like how they're taking pictures of their hairstyles and doing the makeup with it. That might inspire you, like, you know what, I want to try that next. Because I've been in that position where I'm like, I have creative block and don't know where to go with my ideas next. And I just do like maybe a little bit of scrolling, not too much. And it's like, you know what, now I have the fuel to go and put myself to use. Because
that's really good advice. LaLa, that's excellent advice. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's already been done. You just put your own spin to it. I really like that. So where do you see yourself and your business going in the future? So post-corona, we could go back outside. What's happening for you? What are your dreams? What are your goals?
My goal is to just be a household name. Not necessarily. I used to want like a brick and mortar, but I want to just be in anywhere possible as I can. Like I just want to potentially tour. My dog is so annoying. I just want to potentially tour my brand so that everybody can get familiar. So like I've done that before too, like going on small cities tour, like 3-4 city tours, like Miami, back home, Minnesota, Chicago, just doing pop-ups. Like that's really my main goal, is just be a household brand, the girl from the south side of Chicago that is now globally born. Like that is my goal. I want to be carried in different people's stores. Like I want to be mixed in so that people can see me, you know. I'm not just, I want my own brick and mortar. No, I want to be anywhere God wants me to be.
Absolutely. Anyway. Well, I could tell you well on your way. For you to be so young, you got it all the way together. I mean, I'm very proud of you. I'm so proud of you. So for those that are watching, for those that are going to share this video, how can we support you right now? We know things are different than what we're accustomed to. We are getting used to a new normal. Yeah. How can we support your business during this time? I just want to shine a light on you and Rich Temper.
So right now we are specializing in custom face masks. I offer a variety as far as styles, and the brands are actually printed on them. And we're also about to start offering filtered masks. So like we have filter inserts that go inside the mask, like a pillowcase, so that they are more effective. Nice. Because either way, they're really effective. You can wash them, low tumble dry, but the filter mask definitely adds more protection if you are an essential worker or if you are going out, you know, for whatever reason. So we're trying to accommodate to everything that's going on while still being fashionable.
Yeah.
I still plan on dropping my collections, just in a timely manner, you know, like once everybody gets accustomed, and then once the city opens back up, people will be interested in, you know, supporting my brand and what I really do.
Okay, so to support you right now, we need to buy a mask.
You could buy a mask. You could buy a
girl. But and hey, I'm excited because guess what? Bam! I get my mask.
Help me help you. Okay, look at that.
So this mask is so fly. I love this army fatigue, and I know you got all different types of designs. So for anybody watching, I need you all to go support. Yes, get your mask. Yes. So how can they do that? How can they reach out to you? How can they follow you? How can they buy this mask?
To get a mask or to get anything, because I also do custom as well. If you need a dress, a birthday outfit, a birthday dress with a custom mask with it, you can definitely hit me up. I am on Instagram at LA2 and X, or my business Instagram is @RichTemper. My Facebook is @RichTemper. And we also have a business line as well, if you guys want to take that down.
Give us the number, girl. Give us the number. What's the business number?
The business number. Okay, y'all ready? The business number is 773-563-3243. We are always by the phone. We even answer after business hours. So we are here for your custom creative needs. Like,
and how much are the masks for those that want to purchase? Because I know everybody watching is going to want one. So do you have like someplace they can go check out the designs, and how much do they cost?
Absolutely. So our masks start at 10, and that's for kids. So kid masks are 10, and those pretty much come in about any style. Our majority of our adult masks are $15, and then we have the designer prints that are $25 and up. To add a filter, it's only an additional $5, and we give you, with each filter you buy, we give you an extra one for extra precaution, just to say thank you. And you can find all the styles on my website, which is richtemper.bitcartel.com. And everything's there. You can shop everything that we have to offer. We also do wholesale. If you need 10 plus masks, we offer wholesale deals as well. And we offer custom printing on the mask too. So.
Nice, LaLa, you did so good. I'm so proud of you. Are there any like final comments or concerns, anything I missed out on before we wrap up?
I don't know. I'm just excited for what life is to bring after the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little curious, but I'm excited though, just to see how the world is gonna bounce back, and for me as an entrepreneur, what's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
So, I'm still excited. I'm still trying to figure things out, like with the direction I'm going, but I'm very excited. And I think,
well, I'm going to tell you that your mindset is going to be key. Keep that positive energy. Stay focused on your business and your brand, and you will be greatly rewarded. I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight for our building and bonding. Thank you all for joining us for Building and Bonding this evening. We'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, my name is Cierra. I'm your favorite real estate agent, here to help you build a legacy that moves you. If you all have any real estate needs, whether that's buying, selling, or renting, I'm your girl. Have a good one. See you later, LaLa.
Yeah.
Bye.